Hello Libra, it is my intention to share with you today the reading that is going to give you the map or provide you with the map that is going to allow you to understand or become aware of the things that you are going to be facing during this last 15 days of January, from January 16th to January 31st. It is my intention to give you the best message possible that will allow you to understand how you are feeling, basically, or the things you are not allowing yourself to feel, because that's what you're going to see in the story that is right in front of you. So we have the past, the present, and the future, and let's go right into the past. So in the past, you've been thinking about, your mind has been in conflict. You have not been able to reach a satisfying conclusion to any kind of stream of thoughts, which means that it is you unease about the things you are facing. And the stage you faced in the past was the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Now this talks about you having a new project that I do feel is going to provide you with some great benefits, so don't abandon whatever you're doing, just keep focusing on that. But when it is reversed, it means it is a way of reminding you that money is not going to be able to give you everything you are seeking, that there is another dimension of you that also needs healing, and you're not listening to it. And what is this emotion? You're basically neglecting your inner child, is what I see. You have some strong emotional needs that you're not fulfilling. You're not doing the necessary steps. You're trying to let go of the past. You're trying to become more mature, I know that, but you're lacking in some areas, which is what's causing you conflict, most likely. Because we have the present, we have the right in the place you're standing right now, because this is like from the 16th to the 20th, from the 21st to the 25th, and from the 26th to the 31st. But whatever moment you're watching this video is probably the best time to apply the things I'm going to tell you. And in this case, right now, you're feeling like you should do something different. Fair enough, the things you are doing right now are giving you some happy times. They are somewhat fulfilling you. They're providing some good moments here and then, but it's not enough. You need something else. You need something more. You need something new, something truly exciting that is fulfilling to your heart. And you're being faced with this need of doing so. But I feel you're rejecting that. You're not taking the chance to meet someone new. You're not taking the chance to go back to your healthy relationships. Or you're not giving love a chance to meet, as I said, a potential partner. So you're distrustful. You're not really trusting people or emotional situations. Probably because of bad experiences in the past. The thing is, in your actions and surroundings card, when it comes to the present time, you are acting, again, I said that you're not giving yourself a chance to heal your inner child. And here comes the Page of Cups, which is kind of that inner child wanting to experience emotional moments that are fulfilling and exciting and emotional, and makes them feel good and romantic about life. You're not behaving like that. You're actually behaving in a quite sad way, but you're not listening to that inner longing I feel when I look at these cards. And when it comes to the future, we have some very strong messages for you. We have the World Reverse, which means that basically the way you're going about life is not going to be fulfilling in the end. You're not going to reach your goals. You're going to see that when you reach the climax, the supposed climax, the moment when you should be able to be successful, there's one thing that you're lacking, one final step you're not doing. And that is going to be your fall. Because if you want to reach your goals, you have to reach that, you have to go that extra mile. You have to push yourself, you have to go out your comfort zone and reveal yourself to the world, so that the world reveals itself to you. There you go, that's a very deep message. And that is not going to happen until you change your mind about the things, the way you do things. There's a way that there's some certain belief you have about life that is screwing your opportunities, your horizons, your new hopes and dreams. Because this card, even though it is black, the sky is dark, which means, well, even though this is dark, the horizon is yellow, which means clarity, or which means fulfillment. And the thing is that your dreams are on the horizon, and you would just the only thing you have to do to reach that horizon is to take the step. To go towards the horizon will lead you towards the horizon. But you're not going to reach the horizon until you know that the way you're thinking is killing you. And you don't want to face that. You don't want to change. You are refusing that change. And in refusing that change, you're abandoning not just your dreams, but also yourself. King of Wands reversed. This talks about a person who gave up on his dreams. He no longer has faith that he has the capabilities or the skills, or he no longer believes he's passionate enough or strong enough to withstand the drawbacks in life, the obstacles, and to overcome them by becoming stronger. And by becoming stronger, the only thing that means is becoming more truer to yourself. You already are the leader you are seeking for, and you want to be this leader. You want to become this guy. You want to become passionate. You want to become excited. You want to become optimistic about life. You want to enjoy everything life has to offer. You want this so bad, but you are not allowing yourself to be free. And I get it. I think it is because this is really intense. Not everyone is okay with this level of intensity, but you have to make this okay. See, that is the challenge. You are being called to become a leader. And a leader is someone who makes new things, and he's exciting, and he's excited about the projects he's undertaking. So you have to become this guy completely in every aspect of your life. Be as fire, which you can to that degree because you're air, and well, it does require some transmutation of elements, I suppose, but you should be able to reach this because this is your challenge. Aries is your opposing sign, and he's also a cardinal sign, but he's fire, so you should be less Libra and more Aries. And that's just really a challenge, because that means basically it's not, when I say disregard, even I have difficulty to say it, because I'm a fucking Libra. But if you pay attention, this is the challenge. You have to think less about the other guy, and you have to think more about yourself. You have to be less of an empath and more of a selfish person in a healthy way. You're not going to abuse anyone else, but you're not going to let yourself be abused. You're not going to take from everyone else, but you're not going to... Basically, you're not going to be afraid of using every resource you have to get something for yourself, because that's what you want for yourself. And no one, trust me on this, no one else is going to help you in your dreams. You have to do it on your own. You start on your own, you keep going on your own, and you don't give up until you get it. And you don't rely on anyone to do it. So that's the important part about this. You need to become the leader you want to be. And the leader, guess what? That you already are. It's just that you don't believe it yet. And your lack of belief is killing this dream. For God's sake. Man. Knock it off. Get over with, alright? Get on with it. Like... how much torture are you gonna take? Because you're suffering, you're having a bad time in the future. How much torture are you gonna need before you realize that you are free already to get what you want? And that actually that's what you have to do right now. You're being called to do that. That's why the universe is basically suffocating you. Because you need the pressure to release, to dare to go beyond what you usually do. Change your routine, think different. I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna take you to wake up, because you have the Queen of Cups here, which means that you really need to listen to your emotions, to your inner emotions. And the reason why this is important is because if you listen to it, you would instantly recognize the lack of harmony you have within your own heart, because it is happening right now, in every sense. In your mind, you're not peaceful because you want someone. You want to share emotional moments with someone that is truly your match, so to speak. And in your current stage, you want to take that step, but you are not willing to because it's very scary. And because you're not taking that step, in your actions, you're acting like this sad little child that is confused as all hell because he doesn't see the path forward, when the path forward is going inside his heart. and understanding what he really wants, which is only to go with the flow. That's it. It is a very innocent dream. It is a very innocent want, and you should be able to take it if only you actually went with the flow. If you did, you would discover that every dream is already fulfilled, that you are already where you want to be. The Nine of Cups, which is right below the Queen of Cups, talks about your dreams being manifested. It talks about completion, at least for yourself. Maybe not in a partner, because this guy is alone, but it means that even alone you're going to be feeling okay. For a while at least, but you will feel better than what you're feeling now. And you don't have to be alone, because if you went with the flow, I bet this would be like this instantly. Like, it wouldn't take too long. But you need faith to do that. You need perseverance. You need courage. You need to believe in yourself. You need to stop. You need to knock it up with this childlike behavior in the negative sense and start acting like a child in a positive sense. Instead of being so afraid of life, be in love with it. It's only a matter of choice. And that's what you need to do to change your perspective about things and be that step closer to your goal, which is what you want, because in your goal you're going to become the leader you know you are right to be. You have the right to be. So it is a beautiful reading. It's just that, again, you are missing in this picture. Not you physically, although it is applicable too. You're not taking the necessary actions, but also in the sense that you're not acting like the one you are meant to act, because you are too disconnected from your feelings. Because if you were connected to your feelings, you will, again, as I said, instantly realize the things that are necessary to do in order for you to be fulfilled, which would happen miraculously. You would find out that life is really, really abundant. But you can't see that until you change the way you're looking at life, or rather, the way you look at yourself. Which is why I'm going to leave these cards like that. Because even though these were originally reversed, I care more about, rather than caring, look, I'm a Libra too, and when I'm reading these cards, as I am reading them to you, I'm also processing them, what they mean to me. And the thing I want to share with you is that when I get a reading, not only am I thinking about understanding the energies involved, but I'm also thinking about the best strategy to overcome them. So I'm thinking one step ahead of you when it comes to, I don't mean that in a competitive way, I mean that in a way that I'm sharing with you my personal experience so you can benefit from it and get results faster. Don't get too stuck on the situation. Rather, use this knowledge to improve your own strategy when you are faced with that future. And the best strategy right now is for you to realize to go with the flow, to feel your feelings, to go with them, to listen with them. Maybe something good would happen if you did, but you're never gonna know unless you actually do so. And the only thing you need to do so is to open your heart completely, fully. Be vulnerable. Be okay with being vulnerable. You can't control everything. Sometimes you're gonna get wounded, but other times you're gonna fall in love, which I feel is what you want the most. With someone who is truly your match, someone whom you can grow with together. That's very romantic and poetic, but I don't mean it in a cliche way. I mean it in a very literal way. That's what you could have if only, and you know the rest. How are you gonna take this information? What else is gonna take before you react? I do not know, but I wish you the best, because this is a very difficult task. If not, I completely understand you. It is difficult for me as well. It does involve a huge change of perspective, and that isn't always easy, but it is sometimes necessary. So there you go. We might as well get started right now. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, that's alright. I hope you find someone who is more aligned with your story. But if it does, I would appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up to the video, and I invite you to subscribe to my channel and to my Facebook page, so you can know about any kind of news I might be sharing with you in the future. It is mostly in Spanish, but Well, then again, I will share sometimes in English, or you can learn. Maybe it's a good time to learn Spanish. Who knows? Just giving you like some good reasons about it. Anyway, wish you the best, Libras. I hope that you can stop coping, stop tolerating the pain you're going through, and instead start improving on the actions you're taking, which is specifically to follow your heart until the very end. However bitter it may be, because then you might find that sometimes you may strike gold. And hey, sometimes one success is worth 100 failures. And that is true in the end, because when you are like about to die, the things you remember the most are your successes. And the reason why most of the people are miserable when they die is because they haven't had any. And the reason why they feel they haven't had any is because they never took any chances while they were alive. I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, I'm just sharing with you this thought, so you stop like basically stopping yourself, and instead start pushing yourself to the horizons you know that belong to you. Because this is a very positive card. It means that even though there's some fear now, there's a final horizon full of hope, and your dreams manifested in reality, not just intellectually but also like with you, around you. You can touch them, you can be with them, but it is up to you. If you choose to keep behaving like someone you're not, reality is gonna give you back some lies in return. Wish you the best, Libras. I wish you become free. I wish you are happy in your hearts, and I wish you bravery. Take care. See ya.